Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm primarily focuses on family law and issues related to family law. A lot of times the issues related to family law change seasonally, so we're going to talk about that in upcoming videos. Of course, subscribe to our channel. Today I want to talk about what do you do when you get your first DUI. The question is an interesting one. It was posed by our viewing audience. And I like the way they wrote it. What do I do with my first DUI? It already contemplates it's probably going to be a second and a third, but whatever. DUI is what a fancy name for drunk driving. Driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. It's a criminal offense. Even though it takes place in a car, you got to realize it's not a traffic offense as such. It's a criminal offense for which a person can certainly go to jail. And there are some cities where if you have the misfortune of picking up your DUI and getting arrested in that municipality, even if it's your first offense, you risk jail time, which is unusual because in most cities for first offense, unless it's a mandatory minimum type of thing, for misdemeanors, usually jail is a very remote possibility. But there are certain jurisdictions where first drunk driving is a strong possibility of jail, so you got to be very careful about it. So what do? Well, the first thing you got to do is cooperate with the police at the scene. If they want to take your breathalyzer, cooperate and give the breathalyzer. Do those things, because if you refuse the breathalyzer, not only do you now have the problem associated with the charge itself, but you run the risk of having your driver's license privileges taken away, because the driver's license privilege is predicated on certain things. One of the things it's predicated on is that if you are asked to give a breathalyzer at a drunk driving stop, you will cooperate. If you fail to do so, they take action to suspend your driver's license privileges. So you got to be very careful about that. Because it's a jailable offense, the first thing you should obviously be doing once the dust settles is you should be contacting an attorney who is familiar with this and who can help you sort of navigate this system. Very important that at the end of it all, when all the legal proceedings are done, there is going to be a time when you will come before that same judge who's handling the case, and he will say to your attorney, Mr. So-and-so, what do you have to say about your client before I impose sentencing? Now, when he says that, you want your lawyer to be able to stand up there and say that you are committed to sobriety. This is an unfortunate incident which will never happen again. The likelihood of the court ever seeing your face is extremely remote, and you haven't had one drop of alcohol to drink since the night of the arrest. So, in order for him to truthfully say that, you have to refrain from any alcohol. You got to get rid of it. If you're just an occasional drinker every now and then, it's no problem. If you have alcohol in your house and you have a drink every night when you come home from work, problem. Get rid of it. No hard alcohol, no beer, no nothing. Just get rid of it so that your lawyer can honestly say that you are, 100% alcohol free, and that you are in fact committed to sobriety, and that you understand the nature and consequences of driving while intoxicated. Very, very important for you to do that. You're going to have to understand that there will be certain court proceedings that are going to go on. Drunk driving cases, even if it's first offense, are still detailed in that there are certain things that have to happen. The court is not going to just accept as some sort of plea and sentence you. You'll have to go for a pre-sentence investigation. You'll have to be alcohol screened. There's a whole bunch of things. So be patient with the process. It'll probably take several months, and it is costly. You're going to find that drink that caused you to get stopped by the police, the most expensive drink you ever had. And it's not because some firms are very expensive and some are not. Even firms that do this and they charge very reasonable fees for it, you're still going to find that it could cost several thousands of dollars to navigate out of this and keep yourself out of jail. So in that situation, you have to be patient with the process, follow the lead of your attorney, and obviously if you have any questions about the details of your particular case, call now. We'll be glad to help you out.